Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
We got another little segment of the show. We like making our different footballing teams, different 11s on this show. So today we're doing something a bit different. We're going to choose our best Premier
Almost
League 11
in the future,
but in 5 years' time. Now, have you ever seen like the
crazy assignment? By the way, this is just ridiculous.
Have you seen the whole people done this for like in 10 years' time? Have you seen these teams before? Like,
no.
Like Match Magazine will be like, this is the team in like 10 years' time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you see the Independent put out a team in 2010?
Yes,
for the
England team
to win
the
the World Cup in 2022.
Yeah.
There was only one player they predicted right, and that was Luke Shaw.
Really?
Was it? Really?
They had like Barkley and Wilshere in the middle.
Fucking hell.
It was some questionable.
It's interesting. So we're doing this for 5 years' time. And
five's much easier than 10, by the way.
Yeah.
Because people are still young now that are going to hit their peak in 5.
Yeah. So if you want to see us do 10 years' time, I would like to. That'd be interesting. And also it has to be a Premier League 11.
Yeah.
So some players in this may not actually be playing in the Premier League.
And some players that you think should be in here may be omitted because you think they're going to leave the Prem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who wants to go first?
Go on, you've got it all on that thing. So
Ting. My goal. Let's start with the goalie. Aaron Ramsdale.
are we doing one by one like we did before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm goalie Aaron Ramsdale. I think he's long term. Will stay at Arsenal long term. Loves the club. I think he'll win a Premier League with Arsenal. I think he'll be very successful, and I think he'll be England's number one. And in 5 years' time, he'll be 27 years old. He'll be hitting his peak.
Yeah.
My goalkeeper is Aaron Ramsdale. Echo those sentiments, my boy.
Come on.
And my goalkeeper is also Aaron Ramsdale.
Anyone? Yeah, good.
Come on, Aaron. Come on, pitch side.
Is there anyone else in world football that in 5 years' time you could think they'd be in the Premier League or at that level
Kepa?
Oh, God.
I think he's trash,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Yeah, but
How old is Kepa?
He's still young.
He's still young. 80 million.
Oh, right,
He could end up going good. You never know.
Yeah.
He's 28.
Oh, yeah. He's
Oh, fuck them.
yeah,
Oh,
33. That's still like,
Yeah, still their prime.
keeper,
yeah.
Martinez still popping around probably.
Even Alisson's only 30. By 35, he could still.
Goalkeepers play a long time.
Yeah, man.
Long time.
They play a long time.
Aaron Ramsdale. All right, right back. I've gone for Rico Lewis.
Wow. It's funny. I have him in my team, but just not
Be
a right
20.
back.
No, you can put him left back,
No.
right wing,
No.
centre back,
No.
CDM.
Ish.
You're so weird.
I've got him in midfield.
Right back for Rico Lewis for me.
I've gone Reece James.
I've also gone Reece James.
I had Reece James in my team, and then I replaced him for Lewis.
I think.
not a bad shout,
yeah.
you know.
I don't know. I think Reece James's ceiling is
I
best in the world.
I agree.
I think Rico Lewis is one of the best in the world. That if
I don't know, it's only new. It's only been on the team for a little bit, but I did have Reece James in, so I will back
Some
that
player,
as well.
Reece James, isn't he? Some
Yeah.
player.
How old is Reece James still?
22,
21?
22, 20,
So I think you're right of Reece James. I just thought I went a bit indie with Rico
He's
Lewis.
23.
Yeah, I went a bit indie with Rico
28.
Yes.
Come on.
Rico Lewis will be 23.
There was a honourable mention for Trent, of course, but I think as a total right back, Reece James is better than him.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Left back.
Left
Let's
back.
hear yours first for this one.
Lewis Hall.
The Chelsea left back.
Yeah. He's only 18 at the moment.
He's played like one game.
I've gone rogue here. Destiny Udogie. Spurs signed him this season. He's back on loan at Udinese. 18. No, he's 19 now, I think. First season in Udinese. 10 goals and assists
From
as an
left back?
18-year-old. Yeah.
That's a good shout.
It is a good shout. I know we had a little discussion about him earlier, so I do know about him.
I've gone rogue here.
And I can see yours, and we had a little chat beforehand,
Now,
and
here's
I
why I've
like
got-
it. It's very good.
Do you like it?
Yeah, we all like it.
I actually think he might end up. I think he'll go Real Madrid, but if he were to come to the Premier League, I could see like United or Chelsea or someone.
I back it.
Yeah, we'll
because he
back
speaks.
it, yeah.
He's destined for England, I think. Alphonso Davies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alphonso Davies. Destined for.
If
It's not Real Madrid, it's England.
if I was to pick a player who isn't in the Prem, he'd be the one guy. But I just thought I'm going to pick a young player that could be nurtured into a very good player. And I think Lewis Hall is one of those. But I think Alphonso Davies
By the way,
is a very good shout.
Next week,
Very good
Can we
shout.
pick our England team in 10 years' time?
May as well, yeah.
Please, I'd love to watch that in 10 years' time. Alphonso
Yeah, we're
Davies
playing the
for me.
long game with this one, by the way. If this is the Prem team of the season for 28-29, we've crushed it.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, 2 centre halves. I've gone for players that are actually in the Premier League right now. I've gone Saliba and John Stones.
Ooh.
I'm so close to that. I've gone Saliba and Akanji.
I've gone Saliba and Botman. Sven Botman has to be on there. He's class.
How old is he?
22?
22.
Really?
Mate, he's unbelievable.
I thought he was way older.
Mate,
than
he
that.
looks
No,
old.
22.
Sven Botman
Wow.
could piss the bed and
Yeah.
he'd still have clean sheet.
Yeah.
Like, he is brilliant.
That's funny.
I didn't know he was
He is
22. That
brilliant.
is nuts.
I had a...
Stones in 5 years could be done.
Nah, this guy's a unit, man.
I
He doesn't look it, does he? He looks so much older.
I had a 50-50 between Akanji and Kanate. And I went Akanji.
Interesting. But we've all agreed on Saliba.
Yes.
Yeah, brilliant player.
Yeah, he's quality, isn't he? I've gone for sort of a 4-2-3-1 here. I'm going to play two number 8s holding midfielders. Declan Rice. I think he'll stay in the Prem.
I've also got Declan Rice.
And my next player is Jude Bellingham. But I feel like he doesn't... Jude, go to Real Madrid.
That's why I didn't put him in mine.
But I think he was going Prem.
I don't see him coming
the
from.
thing is, I still think Jude could do Real Madrid,
And
but
then-
5 years' time, I reckon do 4-year contract at Madrid and then
Prem.
Prem.
Really think so?
Yeah,
I think he stays in Europe.
No, I think I think he'd want to play in the Premier.
He would want to play in the Premier League. He's English. He would want to play in the Premier League, I think.
Yeah, why not, man? Fuck
Jude
it.
Bellingham, Declan Rice.
I've gone Rice, and I've also included Rico Lewis as my...
Why centre mid?
Most of the games that he plays at the moment, he's already in centre mid. I don't think it's going to be hard for him to transition across.
But everyone said that about Trent, mate. He's still right back.
Pep Guardiola's called him Philip Lahm. Like, put some... He's not calling Trent Philip Lahm.
He's going to play right back, mate. They got Rodri, they got Calvin Phillips, they got all these other centre mid. He's not going to play centre mid for a City.
Yeah, but the same way you extrapolated with Alphonso Davies, I think Rico Lewis is that good and that mature on the ball that they could move him up to midfield.
They could, but they wouldn't.
But this is a 5-year prediction, right?
It is true. You know what? I might like to.
And I also didn't want to not include Reece James. So I was like, I put Reece James in and then, put it out there that Rico Lewis could be a midfielder. What?
Left back. Put him at left back.
Lewis Hall.
Rico Lewis.
I could have done that, but he's not a left back, so I don't want to,
Who are your two... Wait, in this...
So they're both not in the Premier League at the minute.
Oh,
This is a complete wet dream for me.
Oh, go on.
I've gone Bellingham and Musiala. That would be.
that's good.
Could you imagine?
Does
that?
he leave Bayern though?
That's- I think-
I think he's
yeah.
like a Thomas Muller kind, isn't he?
Look, I was
isn't he half
very
English?
50-50 Musiala Rice, but just for my own pleasure,
Yeah.
I'd like
Musiala at
to see Bellingham,
Arsenal.
Musiala.
Oh, that would be naughty.
Just killed it for me, Theo.
Mate, we're
You
getting
just killed it for me.
spicy here.
My number 10. Phil Foden.
Nice. I've left Phil Foden out because I think the player that I've put in instead of him has a higher longevity in the Premier League. I think Martin Odegaard. I think Phil Foden might leave the Prem.
To where? Real Madrid? It's just always...
Yeah, literally every time it's Real Madrid.
I think you'll see Foden stay at City for the rest of his life.
You could do, but I think Odegaard's moved to the Premier League and he's probably enjoying it
But in
so
5
much.
years' time, do you still think he'll be balling hard? Oh, he's very young still, isn't he?
Who? Odegaard?
Yeah.
Oh, mate,
23,
he
24?
came on the scene when he was like 15.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.
He was born in Real... He was born at, like, Norway.
He was born on YouTube highlights.
He was scoring 27,000 goals a season. Who's your 10?
Phil Foden.
Phil Foden, yeah. That's ball knowledge right there.
I can't think of the word, but basically one of my notable omissions was Conor Gallagher. Any love for Conor Gallagher?
See, I
think he's
5 years'
gonna-
time?
didn't think about it. I just don't have the love for Conor Gallagher.
I think Conor Gallagher, if he's going to have a career in the Prem, he needs to leave Chelsea.
Yeah, but that's what, yeah, okay.
110%,
Yeah. Well, I already said he should go back to Palace.
Yeah.
Get a permanent deal there, mate.
I don't get this Gallagher. He's Tom Cleverley.
No, he's not. He's Ross Barkley.
No.
Yeah, well,
No, he's
Ross Barkley as well.
He's Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley refused to leave. Gallagher has to stay.
Yeah, but I think Gallagher
yeah.
has a better attitude than Ross Barkley.
I agree.
Which is why I think
100% agree.
if he did go back to Palace, I think he'd shine.
Yeah, I agree. I fully agree. He has
And
to be healthy.
Eze's another good admission for 5 years' time as well.
Yeah,
Baller.
yeah. But I think Eze will just be like Zaha, just good, but not team of the season. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, see, yeah.
Do you know what
Not
I mean?
like, the ceiling.
Yeah. I'm going to say my front three, if you don't mind.
Go on.
Gakpo,
Interesting.
Alvarez,
Yep.
Saka.
I have 2 of those 3.
No Haaland.
Yeah, me neither.
No, I haven't gone Holden either.
For the reason I don't think he'll be in the Prem.
I think we'll be at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to
But
Real
this
Madrid.
is, so let's have this discussion. If theoretically, hypothetically, whatever it is, Haaland goes Real Madrid, is there not room for Kylian Mbappe at that point in the Premier League?
My God.
Do you see what I mean? So if you're leaving out, do you know what I
Make
mean?
me excited.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because if you leave out Haaland in that situation, then theoretically the only place that Mbappe could go
City.
big time is Premier League. So if I'm leaving out Haaland, I'd put in Mbappe.
Personally, I can't ever see Mbappe in the Premier League.
Yeah, I see Mbappe
Really?
at Real
I can't
Madrid.
see him in the Premier League.
Yeah, but they wouldn't want to be together in the same team.
Mbappe on the
surely.
left, Haaland down the
could you
middle.
imagine that?
They,
Vinicius
wouldn't,
Junior.
they know that they're both competing for the Ballon d'Or every single year.
Yeah, imagine them
now.
both at the same club.
That would never happen. That would never happen.
Scary times.
What,
Feel like MSN on steroids.
Has there ever been a 1-2 from the same team?
Surely Real Madrid Galacticos. Figo, R9, Zidane.
Or like Rivaldo
Beckham.
and someone else?
Rivaldo and R9 at Barcelona.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Prego.
Has there ever been a 1-2 from the same team?
Ronaldinho and Messi. Barcelona.
Is that a...
Come on.
Yeah, there you go.
I can name them.
All knowledge.
Name
But
them.
that was at the point of the transition, not the point at which they're competing
both
for the...
finished one
Do you
and
see what I'm
two.
saying?
Go on, name your front three.
Saka, of course. Alvarez, of course. And rogue one here, gone long term. Mikhailo Mudryk. Ooh. 5 years' time. That was my player from a different league coming into the Prem, because you said that it had to be an inclusion of someone outside of the league.
Well, if you think they're going to move to the Premier League and become one of the
Oh,
best,
come on, it's done deal. He's an Arsenal fan. He's watching Arsenal on the reg.
Go on, Mudryk in 5 years' time.
Rate it. Touch wood.
Saka,
Yep.
Martinelli,
Oh, yeah.
and then very rogue up top, Dane Scarlett. Dane Scarlett will be in there, and he
That
will
can't be real.
one of the best Premier League strikers.
That can't be real.
You're sleeping on Dane Scarlett, my boy. Dane, you are going to be in there, mate. We're going to look back at this in 5 years'
We should
time.
laugh. It
When
could
Dane
happen.
Scarlett is banging goals in for fun, I'm just going to look at you two and just laugh. 'Cause that's right.
Yeah, but he's got to play second fiddle for Harry Kane for the next 4 years anyway.
He's 18 years old.
Exactly.
He's been banging goals. We sent him on loads of. He's brilliant.
you want
Everyone
Dane
bangs,
Scarlett-
everyone
hang on,
bangs
hang
on
on.
about him in the academy. Yeah.
If you want Dane
Brilliant.
Scarlett to
so we sent him.
succeed-
We sent him off to Portsmouth, toughen him up a little bit. He's only a little bloke. Toughen him up. He's been banging goals in for Portsmouth. They love him down
If
at
you
Portsmouth. He'll be back.
hang on.
Honestly,
If you're a
brilliant.
big Dane Scarlett
Brilliant.
advocate, right, and you want this little boy to succeed, then he can't be the number 9 behind Harry Kane. Because Harry
thinking long term here.
Kane's
I'm
world
thinking long
class.
term.
He's going to
10
get one.
years.
He's going to get one season where he's probably the main man. You reckon he's going to be in this front line?
All Harry Kane needed was that one season where he came in, and they called him a one-season wonder.
They did call him,
That
and
was
now
10
here he
years
is.
ago, and now look at him. You're sleeping on Dane Scarlett. Watch this space.
But he's
Watch
got to leave
this
Spurs
space.
then. He's got to leave Spurs.
Nah, watch.
You
But
going
he
to
could
play
stay
him
in the
along?
Prem and leave Spurs and be the man.
Could do. Yeah.
going to give you one rogue name none of you to think about. Garang Kual.
Hang on. Don't do one rogue name. Do the whole team. Who's that?
Wait, who's Garang
Garang
Kual?
Kual is going to be the best striker in the Premier League.
Who
in
is
5
that?
years.
Who is that?
So he's right. Don't think this is biased, but he's Newcastle's new signing.
Don't think it's
Don't
biased.
think
This
no
guy,
bias.
this guy got the Bellingham treatment after leaving his Australian team. Standing ovation from the fans.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I seen TikToks on him. He's speaking facts.
Yeah, I
He'll
know.
be in
Yeah.
it. He'll be in it.
So he's in the top 50. I can't remember what magazine did it. Top 50 best wonder kids in the
I know
world
who you're
right
talking
now.
about,
This
yeah.
guy is legitimately
He's
class.
a bomb.com.
16 appearances, 8 goals. He's like 18 years old.
And he's Aussie. Good eye, man.
And you think he's going to get starting time for Newcastle?
He's going straight off to Hearts now.
He's not even going to be in the
Soften him up enough.
Under Eddie Howe, moulding him. I'm just saying, 5 years' time, Haaland's gone. Who else is going to fill the striker slot?
Yeah.
Garang Kual.
I back it.
Yeah.
G'day.
He's like, oh, fuck me, I'm back.
Fuck me, mate. It's time to score some fucking goals, mate. Hey, Eddie, mate, put a shrimp on the barbie. Get ready for the fucking Hattie.
Did you do a team or just a player?
I've got a team. It's got a lot of your same people. So I've got like Ramsdale.
Yeah. Go on.
It's finger point every time. You know it's going to be
Nah, it's
something.
not biased to you.
Right, this one's a bit raw because I couldn't think of a right back, and then
He said, no, that's on fourth reserve player.
Ivan Fresneda.
Fresneda.
Ivan Fresneda.
You got him in your ultimate team
from
or
over at La
something,
Liga. He is going to maybe sign with Newcastle. Might go somewhere else. I didn't know a right back. He's supposed to be really good.
Who did you play for?
Valsentio or something in
Valsenio.
La Liga.
How many times you watched him play football?
Spell,
Luke?
mate.
Deportivo Cabray.
Nah, but then Saliba, Botman, Alfonso Davies, I had him. He's in the Premier League in 5 years' time, surely.
You're making TikToks.
Rice, Bellingham, Bruno G. I think Bruno G hits
How old is Bruno G? Because
25 now. 30-year-old in his prime. I just thought, I think definitely, man.
maybe teetering.
Yeah, but I've got Rice in there as well. Normally I'm a Rice, not an advocate, but in 5 years he'll be solid.
Shut up.
Bang average now, is he?
Shut up.
Then Alvarez on the wing, Kowal and Saka as well.
You whacked out Alvarez to the right wing just so
He's just got
so this little Aussie guy can play up top on his own.
Fuck off, mate.